Hello everybody, John G back again for another video. I'm in beautiful Boca Chica, Dominican Republic, and I'm at the corner of Jean-Baptiste and Av.Del, I believe it is. Anyway, this is a pretty busy intersection here, okay? And I'm gonna pan here slowly. I'm not sure, but you can see there's no stop signs, no stop lights, and no yield. And wearing a helmet is optional. So let's just kind of stay here for a second here and just look at all the action going on here. Like, look at this craziness. And here's a couple of guys coming here. Across the street is a grocery store. Everybody hangs out, and they'll have a whole bunch of beer there, get loaded. Some of the Actually, I won't go there. Anyway, it's a pretty fun place. You get hit on quite a few times. And that's another little grocery store on the other side here. Okay, so, like I said, I tripped last night when I was videoing, and fucking my phone went. Thank God that didn't break. I landed on my hand, my right hand, and I didn't sprain anything, but I think I pulled a little of the tendons in my fingers. So, like I said, it's not swollen, so it's pretty lucky. So just got to watch where I walk, because some of these ceramic tiles, and as you can see right here, it kind of goes up a bit of a slope, and here it goes again, goes down a slope. I didn't trip on anything like that. I actually tripped on a ceramic tile where they floated it at a slight angle, but it wasn't enough. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure if I did temperature check, but I believe it's April the 27th, I guess. Hello. And it's about 3:30. It's about 31 degrees, 32. It's freaking hot. I'm heading down to the beach right now, so I'm just gonna pan here a little bit. I did it last night at night, so I gotta keep an eye on where I'm walking, and I'll give you an example. Hola. So here's, looks like there were some plants here at one time, or trees, palm trees. So it's little stuff like that you got to watch for. And yeah, so you know what? Let's talk a little bit about the fourth industrial revolution that's coming now. The last one, which is the third industrial revolution, was back in the 1850s with the steam engine, and manufacturing was started. People were working. Everybody in their dog age had a job, you know, building something in the metal factories as technology progressed. And that lasted for, well, 150, 160 years, give or take 10 or 20. So now we're in the fourth industrial revolution. Well, what's the fourth industrial revolution? Well, technology has come so far now that we don't really need a lot of people working, especially when land of the free, you gotta love it. Especially where AI, robots are coming, a lot of that manual labor. You know, you may not even need a forklift. You know, a robot will be able to spring its legs up and pick up certain boxes, right, that people can't do. There's a lady walking up here. Hola, mi amor. They're building, so here's another place you just got to watch when you're walking. So they're pouring concrete here for another level, it looks like, all rebar up there. Not sure if you can see. And they got a place here for rent. Looks like it's Magnolia 14. Looks like it's all one building. And here comes the bus. So yeah, the old sun's beating down, no clouds in the sky. All the clouds are offshore. Way in the distance, you can see them. And again, it's safe down here. We'll walk by the police station just to show you. A nice building up there, nice colors. This guy left his door open, so I don't want to walk through there. And he just left it there. Oh, hola. Yeah, okay, somebody in there. All right. Oh, fuck, look at that. I almost slipped on, look what I almost slipped on. Bit of paving right there, never even seen it. So, yeah, I can't fall. But I gotta tell you, when I fell, landed on my belly, I had a couple of Dominicans come over and ask me if I needed any help. Like, man, they were sincere, never expected it, right? Like, hey, you okay? You know, you okay, you okay? I go, yeah, I think so. I just hope my phone's not all busted up, and it wasn't. So this is Ayo Rafael Avenue, I guess, or Avenue San Rafael. It's a one-way street. And here's an officer coming here. Hola, policía, gracias. And like I said, watch where I'm walking. Oh, bird shit. Can't walk in that. This is Friday night, that's right too. Alright, so this is the route I always take to the beach. It's the closest one. And you can see the police station is here, Policía Nacional. So anyway, like I was talking earlier, folks, this Great Reset, which they call Agenda 2020 to 2030, we won't bother going into the COVID and all of that. But one thing I can tell you is when people were locked down for, let's say, almost a year and a half on and off, and the fear about some bug that was going around, that wiped out a lot of the workers in the food industry. All the servers, the dishwashers, bus people, you know, cooks, they were off for 2 months, they were getting money. Well, a lot of them were, you know, middle-aged people that kind of worked pretty hard the last 20 years. And a lot of the servers were young and they were just starting off. Same with the dishwashers and busboys. And I seen that coming in the fall of, or the summer of 2020. And that's why I got out of my business. I sold my business, I sold my name, sold the shares, sold the company, walked away. 50 years in business. We didn't go out of business, we sold the business. Need to make that clear. So what the first part of 2020 did is it wiped out all those jobs. You don't need them anymore. I don't know who's bussing tables. The sales aren't there anymore. I don't care what anybody says. People are closed more often. There's less seniors out there because many of them are afraid about whatever's out there, some type of bacteria or virus or some friggin' thing that's in there. Anyway, the moral of the story is here, you better watch your job, because if you're into anything manual labor or answering phones or stuff like that, your job is gonna, if it's not in jeopardy already, it will be in the coming years. Well, you know, what will happen in 2025 and beyond? There'll be no more doctors. You don't need them. AI will answer all your questions. You won't need any lawyers. Everything will be on the blockchain. You won't need accountants. Again, all the transactions that you do will be on the blockchain or distributed ledger technology. Break those words up and you will see the technology is a ledger and it's distributed, decentralized. But if the government gets their way with CBDCs, it will be centralized. There'll be no peer-to-peer. They'll know everything you're doing eventually. That's what they say. They'll have the capability to freeze your accounts if you're spending too much or if you're spending it in the wrong place. Is that Sam over there? Yeah, it is. It is Sam. I mean, the guy over there I was talking with yesterday. So, like I said, watch your job. You better be careful. If you have lots of money in the bank, like let's say 6 figures or even 7 figures, you better start taking it out and getting into digital assets, because I'll tell you a story later on in another video what happened to me with my bank here in Dominican Republic, where I had no access of getting money, but I had a fail-safe protocol that I use. Anyway, John G. Saying goodbye. Peace, God willing. Stay healthy, everybody. Love you all. Bye. Thanks for following me.